Better. That's better. Witty Inventions, good to see you. Ijax, thanks for joining. I'm here with Lo. Perla 519, thanks for joining. Carla Bissong, thanks for joining. Jets fan, hey, how's it going? How's it going, B? Good to see you, man. Thanks for being here. We're in Miami for a wedding on the water. Let me just show you a quick picture of the house. Hey, what's going on, Sandy? Yes, it's great. That's a picture of the house where everybody is. Picture of the house. People walking around. And then that's some other stuff over there. Hey, how's it going? That's awesome. That's awesome, Jets fan. I love it. Thank you. There's people right here at the house. Let's go back to me. Awesome, awesome. Glad you're killing it. Yeah, it's lovely. It's a great, spacious home, and they had the wedding, the reception here. And we had over 200 people here. It's not even a house. It's like an estate, Jets fan. Nice, and I said nice house, but it's not. It's an estate.
Humongous.
It's huge. It's
it goes on forever.
It goes on. Yeah, it's a $40 million property here in Miami off of South Beach. You can tell the water is, I don't know what that is called, but
two
it's
yachts
something.
are on the other side.
Yeah, he has 2 yachts on the other side and a tennis court and some other stuff, and I mean there's some other Michigas. I may scope around the house later, but it's not my house, so why do that? Near downtown Miami, I think so. I have no idea.
We have no idea where we are.
I have no idea. Yeah. So this is like the rest of it. This is part of like where we're at. No, I'm actually. I'm just showing this way. So there's some more houses over there with boats and business and stuff. We have no idea. So anyways, I want to go down here and do a quick scope to you guys. I haven't really scoped up much last week, and a lot of it was having a sense of clarity and kind of refocusing and stuff like that. And that's kind of what this scope's going to be like. It's going to be really quick. So thank you so much for being here, loving my hair. I appreciate it. Guys, do me a huge favor. There's a boat. It's got a boat. Boats come by here all the time. Guys, I'm on a boat. Guys, do me a huge favor.
That song, who remembers that song?
I don't remember that song. Do me a huge favor. Can you share this out to your friends and followers? Get a few people in here. I'm going to go on my message. It's going to be relatively quick so I can get back to the party. You're on a boat on Leslie Island. That's awesome.
No.
On Lonely Island. Oh, I'm on a boat. Lonely Island. That's awesome. That's funny. Hey, Wayne, thanks for inviting your friends and followers. Just click the share button. Swipe up.
After this go.
Thanks, Vic. Swipe up and share. Click share broadcast and get people in here. I just want to share a quick point about life and how kind of life is about movement. But sometimes it's okay to stop for a minute to revisit. Hey, Wendy Satori, good to see you. And sometimes you got to stop to take a look at the direction of where you're going. So you guys saw a boat just pass by, and what ends up happening a lot of times is people just keep running and going, and they're not thinking about where they're going, where they're supposed to be going in relation to the end game. So what ends up happening is you end up running out of gas, running out of time, running out of momentum, and then not getting to where, and spending all that time and not getting anywhere. So it's imperative to take a second and stop. So that's basically going to be the message. So to tell you who I am, for those who are new, if you're new to my scope, put a 1 in the chat box so I know. For those who are new to my scope, my name is ebongeka. I'm a certified. Sorry, this is Lo. I'm a certified public accountant in the Washington D.C. area. I'm also the author of the best-selling business book, Start Me Up: The No Business Plan, and I am the Prince of Pricing, where I work with small businesses across the country to show them how to set their prices, raise their prices, so they can maximize their profits in the process. And I do scopes on motivation as well, mindset, as well as entrepreneurship. So today I want to talk about the importance of reflecting, pondering, and projecting. And there are a lot of you who... Oh, thanks so much. Appreciate it, Wendy. That's right. Wendy bought a copy of my book. You can go to startmeabook.com to buy a copy. But a lot of people, when they hit bad times, they don't stop and reflect and ponder. They automatically make decisions based on a poor result. So if they don't get something that they want, they'll look at that and say, it's not meant to be, and they'll come up with a story or a narrative to be able to relate as to why what's happening is not what they actually want. But the reality is simple. If you stop for a second and ponder and take a look and reflect on what you learned, what you missed, what areas of your life that you need to improve, then you have a better chance of actually directing and making a change in what you want and what you want to do. And there's so many people who make the mistake not to do those things, and as a result, they end up not getting to their journey, getting to their greatness, getting to their mountaintop. And that's something that we all can do better on. And then after you finish, reflecting and pondering, it's important to project what you want. What you want, what does it look like? What does it taste like to you? Hey, Brandon Clark Sr., good to see you, my friend. It's like, what does it look like to you? What does that future look like to you? What is what you're trying to accomplish? What does that look like to you? And I talk to so many people across the country, via email, personally, randomly on the street, and I always ask them what they want to do in their lives. And literally almost always they don't. Thanks, bro. I really appreciate it. A lot of times they don't have a clear direction as to what it looks like, what their end looks like, what their goal looks like. If you talk to someone who's trying to climb Mount Everest, they will always tell you what it's imperative that if you have a dream or a goal or idea or a vision or something you're trying to accomplish, you've got to do me a huge favor and reflect, ponder, and then project what you want. Guys, do me a favor and share this out. I told you it'd be a quick scope. I wasn't kidding. So we can get back to, since I'm in Miami, I'm not going to spend my time on the phone. So I want to thank you guys for being here, taking the time to spend, a few minutes with me and Lo. And this is basically we're in South Beach. This is basically the house. Let me just shoot.
It's an amazing property.
Yeah, it's an amazing property. I mean, I don't think, I can zoom.
Justice at all.
Yeah, like we're sitting on the dock. We're sitting on one of the docks of the bay.
With the yachts around the corner.
And the yachts around the corner. That's not even a yacht. It's just a random boat. There are 2 yachts around the corner, a tennis court. It's awesome. Heard you are in Vegas. Yes, I am. Smart Chick Conference. You better buy your ticket. I'm definitely going to be there. I'm going to be speaking. I'm going to blow your mind. Is that your house, bro? No, not yet.
One day. We're going to buy it.
One day, Brandon. We're going to have a party. There are people right here. People are just, over 200 people are here at someone's house, right? It's phenomenal. Yes, thank you so much. Guys, Laser Focus Conference. I'm speaking there in October, first week of October. So, Cynthia Bazin, the amazing Bazin, the smart chick. So you can check that out as well. Thank you so much, Brandon. Hey, dude, did you watch the Steve Harvey? Did you watch the Steve Harvey thing? I think I might have either posted that or that's literally the scripture. It's Proverbs 18:16, and it says that basically God will make room for your gifts. Like if your gifts will make room for you, basically it. And so when you have a gift, when you have a purpose, it'll make room in your life for what you want and how you want to attain it. And look, this is not whether you're religious or not. It's not the point. The point of the matter is, if you have an idea for something, I was like, that's the one. Yeah, it's very powerful, man. Like if you have a gift, it'll make room for you in your life. It'll make room for you to actually live that kind of life. But we all have a responsibility to take action towards that. And the last 2 weeks I've had a tremendous amount of clarity in that. So I want to thank thank you for bringing it up, Brandon. Guys, check it out if you have a chance. It's you can go Steve Harvey and jump, put that in the chat box and in the search in YouTube, and he basically talks about the importance of jumping. So, guys, I want to thank you for being here. Thanks for taking the time. I will be scoping at my regular time. Thank you. Oh, you're welcome, man. Oh, you're in that season. That's awesome. Yes, that's why we talked about that. Yeah, write that book, man. You know what ends up happening is this. It's like when the analogy I use for book writing is okay. There's 2 parts. Hey, Christian Cotta, thanks for being in here. Christian Cotta. Let me tell you something about book writing. Book writing is a challenge. It sucks. When you're finished writing the book, you'll be emotionally drained. Every single person I've spoken to who's written a book has the exact same experience. It's not very easy to write one. But the thing is, it's one of the most rewarding experiences because it pushes you to who you're supposed to be. But more importantly, here's a deeper point. When you're writing a book, I don't care if it's a 10-page book, I don't care if it's a 300-page book, you're oscillating at a higher frequency, right? Oh, good. I'm glad you didn't try to call me because I probably wouldn't have answered. But when you're writing a book, call me tomorrow. When you're writing a book, you are oscillating at a high level. You're oscillating at a high frequency. What ends up happening is a simple principle is this. You're sharing your best ideas. And when you're sharing your best ideas, you don't have, you're not oscillating in negativity and bad stuff. So it doesn't matter what kind of book you're writing. You're sharing your best ideas. That's what makes the cut. So it's something that everybody should be doing if you want to write a book. If you're an author, if you're an expert in your space, in your field, in your industry, you should write a book. Awesome. Thank you so much, Wendy. It is relaxed. Tremendous amounts of clarity, and this is part of the reflection and the pondering experience. And then next is projection, and just projecting out what you want. So that's the whole point of the scope. Hey, See Will Inspire, thanks for joining. I want you to thank you guys. Thank you, Christian, for sharing this out. Thanks for being in here, guys. Here's one example of projection. If you see a house that you want, what's going on, Nike? When you see a house that you want, something like this, right? Yes, you see a house like this. When you see someone who has a $40 million estate, and there's 200 people here just sitting around eating as much as they want, drinking as much premium liquor as they want, because everybody here is balling. It forces you to think a little bit differently about where you see yourself going and what you want in your life. It's plain and simple. The thing is, if you don't see that, it'll almost never come to fruition. So yes, reaping the fruits of their labor. Exactly, Christian. So, and check out Christian Cotta. He's a funnel fundamentals expert. He's an expert in funnels, so check him out. You can follow him. He does the scopes. He always teaches on funnels and stuff. So, all right, guys, I want to thank you guys for being here. Thanks for taking the time. I'm going to say peace out, and I'll be scoping back to my regularly scheduled scope program.
Bye.
Bye. Exactly, Christian. I agree with that.